There's a general strike that's going to be happening, and I want to give you the facts and my thoughts on it. Now so let me get the facts out of the way, and then I'll go into my rant like normal. So the strike is being planned for October 15th, and basically the the strike is because, well, they want the corporations to start treating us like, well, people, and they're demanding that we get our rights as workers and citizens. And so they made this strike, and it's going to be October 15th. Now, I want to go over what they want, because obviously when you strike, there's demands. And so what they want is, so the first thing is a 25% corporate tax rate. I agree with that one. Universal health care. Completely agree with that. Then they want the 12 weeks parental leave. Okay. $15 or a $20 minimum wage. And then there was one other, but I don't remember it, but there's another one, net zero emissions by 2030. So let me go over these ones that I do know. So the 25% corporate tax rate. Absolutely. I mean, part of me, wants it to be higher, but I think 25 is a good number, because what, Obama had it like 15%, and then Trump, the actual tax rate, right, and the corporate tax rate, and then he had it, and then Trump so Trump lowered it even more. I mean, because he's a corporate goon, so of course he was going to lower it for him and his buddies. So he lowers it. So then it goes to like 10, maybe even less. And it's because, look, these corporations, effectively, most of them pay zero in federal taxes, let alone their local tax. They pay zero. Amazon makes what, 12 billion dollars a year, 20 billion or whatever, and they get to pay zero in taxes, but you make $80,000 and you pay 20% of that in income. I don't see how that's equal. I don't see how that's fair, right? $80 million to $12 billion, or yeah, even $80 million, right? But $80,000 to $12 billion dollars. That's not good, right? That's not helpful. Now, the universal health care. I agree with this one. And I mean, it's simple. Medicare for all, healthcare for all. And I mean, there's one where you publicly fund the private institutions. I think we need to nationalize healthcare completely. Public funded hospitals, public funded clinics, public funded health centers, public funded everything. Just like we have public funded firemen and cops. And the military is the biggest unconstitutional thing on this planet and in this country, and it's funded by public dollars. So, and by the way, you do that, and you want Medicare for all, right? You do that, now you don't have to worry about, if I skip, if I move jobs, I won't lose my health care, right? Because there won't be such thing as losing healthcare. You go into a job interview, one of the things you don't have to worry about asking is, do you provide healthcare benefits? And if so, what do they cover? What do they not cover? And so, that covers you. And it also helps the employer. No more paying for people's healthcare. That's one of the biggest expenses for employers is paying for freaking healthcare. That's one of the biggest expenses. Instead, you can take all that money and negotiate for higher wages. So now the 12 weeks parental leave. So this one, I know Kyle Kalinske on Secular Talk had a bit of an issue with, not an issue that it was parental leave, but there's an argument that, yes, I agree it could have been parental leave because, well, if you're a mom, a lot of times they give you like 3 months, right? And that's nice, right? You get 12 weeks. A lot of times they give you a month, 2 months, and they say, get back to work. Come on. We need you. Well, it should be that moms and dads get 12 weeks of parental leave. Some countries offer 12 months. Some countries offer 6 months. Whatever. But if we can get at least 12 weeks, that'll be great. But I think what they could have done to make it more generic, right? Because you could do that as a parent. Like, yeah, I want 12 weeks to take care of my newborn baby. Pretty much. But if you're not a parent, you're just a regular worker, you're going to be like, I don't know. I don't really want to fight for it, but whatever. There's other things in here that I like, so I guess I'll go fight for it. You kind of need the passion. So if you just say 12 weeks paid vacation time, right? You could make that argument too, where you say, look, it should be just 12 weeks paid vacation time. Right? Because you do need that. We need paid vacation time. We pay for CEOs. The CEO of McDonald's gets a private jet for business, okay, and a personal jet for travel. Wait, so whenever I buy my Big Mac, I'm paying for his travel? No. Let's pay for my vacation time. Let's pay for all of our vacation time. Ours. Another thing is, now, here's the thing. I think we need parental leave and paternity leave, whatever it's called. I always get made fun of because I say it wrong, apparently. And maternity leave. We need that. And paid vacation time. So I wish they would have put that in there. Both of them. $20 minimum wage. So here with this one, I think it's a little, we should be at least $24, $25 an hour. I think, what is it, Finland's beating us at 25 or something like that because they tie it to productivity. We should be there, but we're not because we have corrupt politicians running our country. And the squad is corrupt, and they've never demanded a higher minimum wage since they've been in office, and they have the numbers. So I don't know what they're doing here. Maybe they're saying, hey, worth a shot. And hey, you know what? I would strike for $20. I would strike for $15. So, or is it a negotiation tactic? Hey, let them negotiate us down to 15. That might be because if they would have done 15, they would have said, okay, $10. So maybe this is a good idea. Maybe where they said, hey, $20 an hour. Let's negotiate down to 15. Either way, we need a higher minimum wage in this country. And because our politicians won't fight for us, obviously we need to do it ourselves. The other thing that we need is now the other thing they want is net zero emissions by 2030. So this one, I'm not sure about tying this in to a worker strike. Now, it's good that they're doing it. Don't get me wrong. I like that they're doing it. I personally think that maybe we should keep that out, and not because I don't support it, right? I keep it in if you want. But I would want to focus on universal health care. People say, oh, that doesn't belong because that's health care. You could make that argument too, but I can tie that to work in 1,000 different ways, a million different ways. The $15 or the $20 minimum wage, the corporate tax rate, the paid vacation time or paid parental time or parental or vacation time. I can agree with all of that. I would have put in an issue of sitting on corporate boards. I would have included profit sharing. I would have included things like that really are about workers. And then we can strike for the other crap, right? Not crap, but the other issues. Ending the wars, DACA, legalizing marijuana. That could be tied to work, actually. DACA and marijuana. You give us a pathway to citizenship. Now you have more workers. Now you have more to contribute to the economy and benefit the economy and the GDP and all of that. And you legalize marijuana and you expunge all the records and you decriminalize it. Well, now people can go to work and not have to worry. Oh, God, I smoked a little weed when I was 20, so I don't know. I smoked a little weed yesterday. Can't go. Can't ask for this job. So, because weed stays in you for like a month or whatever it is. So, all of that. Lastly, I really do think we need a general strike. So if you can, get out there. I think it's October15th.com. October15th.com. I'm pretty sure that's the website. I'll link it if it is. And go on strike. We need Uber and Lyft. Look, listen. I love my Uber Eats, and I love ordering at this time of day. I love ordering at any time of the day. I love ordering at 8, 9, 10, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. 8, 9, 10 at night, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. 12 at midnight. But if I know that drivers are going on strike because they want better pay, I'll take it, right? Everyone who works at a retail store, anyone who works at a grocery store, anyone who works at like Walmart, like Albertsons, like Vons, like Wegmans, like Costco, they pay pretty well. But if you guys want to go on strike too, Costco, Target, the malls in this country, restaurants, anywhere, go on strike. Everybody needs to go on strike. The tech industry needs to go on strike. Every single person in this country needs to shut this country down. Because what we have at Frito-Lay is happening, like a worker getting electrocuted and then getting denied health care. What we have going on there is a problem of the system. It's a mechanic of the system. And if we shut the system down and demand, hey, we need to be treated with actual rights because we're workers and we need to be treated like humans and you need to pay us more, well, guess what? They're going to have to do that. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of angry people. And no matter what the media, oh my God, they're striking for no reason. They're doing it. And if you think that, put yourselves in these workers' shoes and tell me you wouldn't strike. No matter what, you need to strike because your elected representatives from AOC to Rashida Tlaib to Ro Khanna to Pramila Jayapal to Mark Spokane to Rashida Tlaib, Ayanna Pressley, Marie Newman, Cory Bush, Jamal Bowman, Bernie Sanders, ain't nobody fighting for you. So you need to fight for yourself and for your fellow person, your fellow human. I don't care if you're on the right. I don't care if you're on the left. I don't care if you're in the center. I don't care if you are the extreme right. I don't care if you are so far left you don't even know where to turn anymore, right? Strike. Go on strike for you and for everybody else. October15th.com. Let's do this.